Hey guys, it's SDG and welcome back. I'm gonna try to do something a little different today. I feel like I have a lot to say and I'm not saying enough. So what I'm gonna start doing is seeing if I can get a daily vlog out every day. Now sometimes it'll be back behind gameplay, sometimes it'll just be me. It depends on where I am and when I get a chance to record. Sometimes it'll be edited, sometimes it'll be raw. Can't guarantee it, but I figured that I'd like to start talking about things. I know a lot of YouTubers do this. You know, they talk about their daily lives or stuff going on in the news. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. You know what I mean? We talk about game-related stuff, talk about non-game-related stuff, talk about team-related stuff, talk about stuff that I find interesting. And my tastes run the gamut from a lot of different things. So one day it could be something that's going on in the world. One day it could be something about Ebola or something like that. You never know. So, but today what I want to talk about is parenting. Now, most of you don't realize this, but I have a 11-year-old son. I know I'm dating myself a little bit when I say that, but that's all right. And I generally try to keep people out of the way that I raise my child. Now, with that being said, I try very hard in the same token to try to stay out of the way people raise their children. But what I seem to find myself running into a problem is the way that people parent their kids. Now, I'm not saying that anyone does it specifically wrong. You know, who am I to judge, right? I'm not God, I don't judge people. But at the same time, certain things you just don't step into. You think enough is enough. And that's what I feel is happening with the young gentleman that I know. His parents coddle him a lot. And he's older. I'm not older, but he's a young man. And he's trying to find his way. And he just lacks a little bit of direction. Now, I feel like he's going to find that direction, but I feel like they're not helping. I feel like they're trying to keep him inside his kid box. And no matter what we do or say, that's going to keep happening. Now, I don't feel like this is his parents' fault. Completely, as a matter of fact. I feel like a lot like it's his fault too. Because they won't let him grow up, and he's perfectly, I guess, content and not being allowed to grow up. And that's what bothers me. It's one of those things where when becomes a good time for you to say something? Should you say something even if you think it's a good time? And like I said previously, I'm not judging, I'm not preaching. So I don't tell people what I think they should be doing because that's none of my place, it's none of my business. But I do feel like sometimes you have to say something, you know what I mean? And if you don't, you're doing yourself a disservice as well as that individual who you're trying to look out for. So, here's to you, family members, for deciding that you just don't want to have the openness syndrome. You know what I mean? It's not specifically men, it's not specifically women. We all have different parenting styles, and we need to decide. Now, I come from a different school of parenting. I come from a school where when I was growing up, you did something stupid, you would get your ass beat from the time you left outside the house to walk down the block. Or that was a dumb way of putting it. My bad. If you did something on the block and somebody saw it, you would get beat all the way home. That's probably the best way to put it. Every adult that saw you do what you did caught you on the way home, and you felt it. You knew better. That's why we were generally good-natured kids. Not good-natured, generally good kids, as I remember. Like, yeah, of course we were kids. We got into trouble when we did shit. But we were still generally good kids. So, it's a bit weird to me to watch, younger parents do weird things, or even older parents. Now, I know it's not like I'm dating myself, but I'm late 20s. So, you know what I mean? I have a unique perspective as I'm on both sides of the fence. I'm not older, but I'm not younger either. Real good parenting age, I like to think. But younger parents let their kids get away with a lot of crap that would have never happened with me. But the thing that I find that I say that, as judgmental as that sounds, I feel like older parents do the same thing now. And that's what really bothers me. People who came from a much more strict school than I just let their kids and people do anything. Now, to me, this feels more like a rant than anything else. You know what I mean? It's like, on a token, it kind of is, because I had something that happened to me this morning that directly facilitated this. But I had decided I wanted to start vlogging anyway, based on some suggestion from EPIC he wanted to start doing vlogs, the team started doing vlogs and everything. And everyone's not cool with that, but I really thought I would do it. So this is really my vlog for the day. Now, the beauty of the topic is children, parenting, all that goodness. And no two people do it the same. Hell, I've changed the way I parented, over the years. And that's because I felt like some things I was doing weren't working. And I had to make a change, you know what I mean? Not just for me, but for the boy. Because I killed you. But it got me back in. But you have to evolve as parents, not devolve. You understand what I mean? I'm like, it's really tough for someone who doesn't have kids, and it's possible that a lot of the demographics, the people that watch our videos are children. I'm like, I don't know. Because we don't get those kind of pin by pin demographics. If you're over 18, shout out to Howler. If you're younger than 18, yeah, say so. I just want to know the type of people that, watch our actual videos. And I'm like, we all got to go through this someday, or most of them. Because some of us have kids and some of us don't. Gotcha. But parenting is a big part of growing up, and understanding even more than growing up, understanding when you're doing something that isn't working and might actually be detrimental, not beneficial, is a true sign of an adult. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. And if you really feel in your heart and soul that what you're doing isn't working, yeah, it's time to move on. I'm like, we all, especially as older people, we get set in our ways and we decide we don't want to change. But this is the 2010s, you know what I mean? It's time. You can't be stuck in the same old rut. You gotta do new things. I'm like, you gotta be new and exciting, but you gotta do new things. You can't do everything the way you did it 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, because obviously things have either, modernized or become, I'm so stupid, I didn't even realize that I had picked up any heavy ammo here. This is when I still didn't really understand the Crucible. Wasn't it funny? But you have to evolve with the times. Old-fashioned is good and it works sometimes, but it's not the end-all be-all. Sometimes you gotta branch outside your comfort zone to really find out how, not only as a parent you stack up, how as a parent what you're doing is helping your kids. It's common, knowledge and mythos that parents know best, even though I don't always think that's always the case. I'm like, hell, even I don't always know what to do when it comes to my own kid. You know what I mean? I have to ask them, bro. I'm like, I am not abashed. If I don't know, I will ask. Especially people who've come before me or people who come after me. I'm like, you need perspective as a parent. You can't be stale. You can't stagnate. You know what I mean? And that's just really my rant for the day. Now, after this Blade Dancer kills me, I'm just going to let the rest of this video run out. I think it's about another minute or so. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to ruin the end for you. So if you want to find out, you're going to have to look. But this is SDG signing off. And this is day one. You guys take it easy now.
Targets eliminated. Congratulations, Guardians. Nice work.